Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Video number 2 of 2. If you haven't caught my video earlier today, I reacted to my Premier League predictions video that I done at the start of the season and reacted to exactly how right or wrong I was. So if you want to catch that, make sure you click here after you are done and catch that video and enjoy. Secondly, this video is brought to you and sponsored by the One Football app. Now, we are in the midst of transfer season now. The transfer window is about to open, about to start getting loads of names coming through the door left, right and centre in terms of rumours and news and who's going where and who's leaving who and whatnot. And Chelsea look like they're going to be very involved. So make sure to catch all the latest that you need to know in the One Football app. All you got to do is go to the club that you're interested in and see all the latest from all the multiple sources and all the information you want to know in relation to that club, as well as any other club or any other league that you're interested in. It's all in the One Football app. So hit that link in the description now, download it just like I have and enjoy. Let's get right into this. So Chelsea have finally been sold, it seems. But we are waiting for an official announcement. And I thought I'm not going to wait until later on. I don't think it's coming today. I thought it was going to come today a few hours ago. We still haven't got anything. So I'm going to give you the latest in terms of what is actually happening, what has happened today. And then if the announcement comes tomorrow, we will go into that. But it's looking like it's done. And it's looking like Chelsea have been sold and bought by Todd Boehly's consortium. Now, here's the latest given by Matt Law in relation to all the clearances and everything that Chelsea have had to go through over the last 24 hours. Check this out. Chelsea have received European clearance and the final sale announcement is now being prepared. Here's the thing though. When is that sale announcement going to come? I thought it'd be today. Now, albeit to Chelsea, I don't know if they've had enough time to actually get the announcement sorted. If now it's actually been cleared. They've had 4 hours or so to try and get everything done. I don't think it's going to be that quick, so it might come tomorrow. We'll wait and see. It might come tonight. You never know. We had the whole Roman stuff happen at night, so you never know. Here's this from the European Commission themselves. Mayred McGuinness, check this out. Following detailed discussions between the EU Commission, UK and Portugal, I am pleased that we have received the necessary guarantees that the sale of Chelsea is fully in line with EU sanction rules. Proceeds go entirely to humanitarian purposes in Ukraine. Now, I want to stress this very, very quickly. All of these politicians, right, who are going to come out and say, oh, no, now Chelsea have been cleared and the sale's going through and we are very happy that Chelsea as a football club can continue to function and all of that. No. None of this should have happened in the first place. Yeah, not to this extent. Yeah, it should have been quick. It should have been very straightforward. It should have been easy. The government, especially in this country as well as everywhere else, have just dragged us through the mud, right? To the point where we are still sanctioned right now. The mega store is still closed. Like, crazy, absolutely insane. But it's looking like it's all done. Finally. Finally. But don't look at these, as I've said, these like the EU Commission or Boris Johnson or Nadine Dorries, what's her name? I forgot her flipping name. That the person in Parliament, she's the one kind of overseeing all of this. Don't let them think like what they're doing is all a big thing and it's all a good thing for us. No, Chelsea should not have been dragged through the mud as it did in the first place. So I want to make that clear. Matt Law, though, has given us information now from this. Once the sanctions get lifted, what's the plan? Is Todd Boehly invested? Is Todd Boehly coming in with a plan? Has he got a blueprint? What are Chelsea going to do? I have to say, all of my concerns seem like they've been answered. So check this out. Matt Law saying Todd Boehly is ready to hand Thomas Tuchel £200 million to spend this summer after his takeover was finally sealed by the government, the EPL and Europe. European Commission are expected to confirm the deal this morning, which they did, and I've just shown you. And yeah, Matt Law has said that there's 200 million that is about to be spent by Thomas Tuchel, about to be granted to Thomas Tuchel. And this article goes into detail what the Todd Boehly's new era Chelsea will look like. Thomas Tuchel's already scrapped any holiday plans as club plots shift to follow the Man City and Liverpool model. That's music to my ears. I have to be honest with you. That is music to my ears because not necessarily the Man City model. I don't mind the Man City model on the basis of the manager being the main guy. Yeah, Pep is the guy. Pep runs City, and it's his way. And it's not a case of Sheikh Mansour telling him, don't do this or don't do that. It's a case of, Pep, you're running the team, I'll leave you to it. With Liverpool, it's not necessarily Klopp, you do everything, you do what you want. It's more of a, Jurgen, what do you need? Tell us what you need, and we will go and find this for you. And that is how they function. Their scouting is on point. The profile of players they identify is on point. So if you can merge those two things together, the longevity, the stability, the scouting, the trust, and the time to build that these two clubs have had, you merge them together and you bring that plan to Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel. Finally. And this is why... Look, Roman, and I'm going to mention this in the video that I talk about Roman in. That will probably come tomorrow if the announcement comes tomorrow. With Roman, as successful as we've been and as crazy good we've been, and as it's the last 20 years have been magical for us, yeah? We haven't had stability though. And I know we operate in chaos and we love to have that. We don't mind as long as we're winning. But the truth is, we need to try and find some sort of stability. And I think, you know what? Yes, Roman going and all of that and the way it all happened isn't what we've wanted. But there could be light at the end of this tunnel. And there could be something possibly even better on the horizon. There could be grass that's greener on the other side, which is normally not the case. But if we actually end up with an owner that has the same ambition, the same will to win, the same urge for success, which right now the signs are looking like Todd is that. And it's early days, but he does look invested in it. Even his personality and his body language, you see him at the bridge and he seems like he's up for it, which is great. I love to see it. But you add that with Thomas Tuchel, the manager who we want to be backed, finally getting backing, finally getting a structure, finally getting good scouting, finally getting players for him to build and allowing that time. I reckon we will reach the Man City and Liverpool level. And I reckon we will overtake them as well. We will pass them. Fingers crossed. But hopefully that is the plan and hopefully that is what's going to go down. Now, talking about Todd Boehly, there's this as to how did he actually get accepted in the first place? Now, how did his consortium get the advantage? Check this out. The strength of the relationship between Boehly and both Eghbali and Clearlake Capital has allowed the setup to be given the green light by Chelsea. Boehly and Eghbali enjoy a firm friendship and close working relationship, which is good to hear. Good to hear. The last thing we need in a consortium is where heads start to clash. And voices start to clash, and ideas start to clash, and then it turns sour. We don't want that. We need everyone to be working together. This isn't one owner anymore. This is a Todd Boehly consortium, and it's everyone having to give their share to the puzzle, their ideas on the table, but everyone needs to work in cohesion. And as long as they have that good relationship and they can do that, happy days. But more on the blueprint and the plan. This has come from the BBC earlier on. The new Chelsea owners want to take a more strategic and data-led approach to their recruitment, such as is in place at clubs like Liverpool, and have pledged to invest £1.75 billion in Chelsea over the next 10 years. They have big ambitions in the transfer market. And also to finish off by Jacob Steinberg, Chelsea are set to back Tuchel as he targets Koundé and Gvardiol. Guyson Bremer also on the list. Tentative interest in Sterling and Nkunku. Nkunku is a very popular one in the Chelsea fan base right now. I've seen a lot of players go, we need to get Nkunku. We need to get Nkunku. Or let a fan, sorry, not players, go, we need to get Nkunku. And he's a top player. He's a good player. And I'd definitely have him on the list at minimum. But Koundé and Gvardiol, especially Koundé will happen. Koundé will happen. And that will be the first of many, fingers crossed. It seems like there is a plan. It seems like right now, from all the voices that we are hearing from, it seems like Todd Boehly is just on waiting. As soon as the sanction is lifted, go. Let's start doing it. It seems like the plan is in place. Everything is in place. We just need to trigger. Once the sanction is officially lifted, we will have that trigger. And hopefully that will coincide with the opening of the transfer window. Because June 1st, transfer open. Or the transfer window is open. So at that point, we should be able to dive right in. it's all good at the moment. The signs that we're seeing and what we're hearing is all good. Let's hope it stays that way, and let's hope we start getting some good action and the rebuild can begin. Thomas Tuchel can be fully backed. Thomas Tuchel's vision can be implemented. Profile of player needs to be recruited according to Thomas Tuchel's philosophy and the way that he wants us to play. And the scouting needs to work alongside that and be in complete cohesion with that. Because if it's not, we have a problem. So hopefully Todd Boehly is going to be able to sort the scouting department out from the get-go. Maybe you turn to the director for that. Marina, we're going to get a director of football. Hopefully we're going to do good things this summer. And Chelsea, the new era at Chelsea will begin. The old Roman era, which is weird to say, the old Roman era would have come to an end. And the new Todd Boehly era will come into fruition. But hopefully it means bigger and better things for Chelsea. And hopefully all of this will turn into a blessing in disguise. That's all I can say. Let me know your thoughts down below on all the news that I've given you guys today. On a side note, good luck to Jose Mourinho and to Tammy Abraham tonight as Roma play in the Europa Conference League final. Send our good lucks to the Chelsea boys. It is what it is. Jose's been saying very nice things about us recently. I mean, he's even been talking about how he's still a Chelsea man and all of that. I mean, talk about that. Tammy and his growth. And Jose making it clear that it seems like Tammy will go back to England, but not now. He's not ready yet. I just want to see what Tammy's going to turn into. I love the process that Tammy's on right now. And I love how we have a buyback clause in his contract. Just saying. So good luck to the both of them. I hope they get that trophy. I hope Jose gets that trophy. And I hope Tammy scores the winner. Fingers crossed. So good luck to Roma. I'll let you guys know all the thoughts on the announcement tomorrow. If it comes tomorrow, if it comes tonight, then I'll do a video tomorrow morning for you guys. But I will keep you posted. And hopefully it all gets announced tomorrow. So I'll see all of you then. Don't forget to download the OneFootball app, link in the description. Subscribe if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. In a bit, take care, and peace.